Meg Turney, and I like anime.
I'm Ross Everett, and it's not my evolution of Pokemon.
It's technically like a video game.
You know, I've been scraping the barrel for like 2 months now.
Welcome to Anime Club, where we watch anime with you guys. This week we watched Black Butler.
And to be honest, I thought Oprah overhyped it when she said to go see The Butler.
Black Butler follows this kind of like, here's what we get from 2 episodes. Young boy, head of crazy rich super household that is like impure. They have shit everywhere. All sorts of stuff going on. Butler that follows him around is kind of an all-around badass.
Yeah.
House staff that has no idea what the fuck they're doing.
The worst house staff. It's like if you took the mice from Cinderella and then made them into like Cockney house staff, you get the house staff from Black Butler.
It's amazing.
And it's like, come on, man, like you're rich.
Get people who know what the fuck they're
right?
doing.
You give. I mean, like you got one, and that's kind of all you need.
That's true. Apparently, he can run the whole thing himself, and there's some sort of demon-y devil contract thing with his eye.
Well, the whole series opens with this room where a bunch of chickens have just been plucked, and like he's making some sort of a deal with the assumed devil.
Yes.
And then you don't know what the deal is. You assume it's for his soul, and then you have a sweet butler. I actually feel like the devil's getting the raw end of the deal in this.
Well, but we learn in episode 2 that eventually that butler is going to steal this kid's soul.
Yeah, but in turn for just being like kind of the most degrading position in a house.
Here's the thing, though, and tell me if I'm wrong. Did you get like a They Might Bone vibe?
Not at all.
Really?
No, kid's too young.
Oh, come on.
No, there was
I
no
thought
sexual
they did.
anything except for like the weird aunt that like
Yeah,
wants to. Everybody
Madam
wants
Red.
to do the butler, and the butler is just kind of like, nope, I live to serve.
I think when he said, I think you know how to persuade me to do things. Boom! Sexual. It became sexual.
Oh, he's talking about the eye.
Yeah,
eye swear.
but I feel like he was like, you want to make out with me? Eye thing. They probably made out.
Yeah, if he was like, if he did the eye thing and was like, let's make out. Maybe, well, no, because the devil can break the deal, is what it sounds like. So I wonder if there's like an episode where he's like, I order you to make out with me. And the devil's like, soul's not that important. Let's bail on the soul thing. You keep that. We'll call it even. Huh? All right, we're good.
I don't know. How old do you think that kid was?
He's 13.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Man, I thought he was older than that.
He was like a lonely 13-year-old. He kept wanting to play games. And then there's like the Monopoly man that's like just pops up and goes, ho ho, like every once in a while.
guy. He always goes, ho, ho, ho,
Okay,
ho.
there's something about animes. Like, I actually really like this, except for these, like, I guess it was like comic relief, but it didn't do it for me. It was too weird. It was like off the beaten path of what the rest of this anime was like.
The house staff, you mean?
The house staff. They were just like so like out of right field, and then even more out of right field comes the Monopoly guy that all he does is hold tea.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, it was weird to me. So what kind of anime was this?
So this is a shonen anime. People get burned alive.
Yeah.
Dudes get this. By the way, can we talk about in episode 2 where he's just like, I'm gonna take the silver and then I'm gonna fucking kill 1,000 dudes.
Yeah. I was first bummed when they cut back to him having already killed a bunch of guys, and I was like, well, I want to see that happen. And then they kind of showed us like, well, how would a butler kill people? He would throw his serving dish like a boomerang and kill a bunch of people, and then cutlery. Ninja stars, which is, yeah, of course, yeah, that's how you do that.
It reminded me a lot of Xena, or her princess, where she had like this circle thing she'd throw at people and it would hit them all and come
I'm gonna
back.
pretend like I've seen that. Yeah,
What?
I love Lucy Lawless.
She's
Seen a lot of photos of her.
flawless. Would you continue to watch this anime, or has the kitchen staff talked you out of it?
I'm leaning towards yes, simply because I want to like this set up. Like, there's something more to this relationship. Kind of like Losted, and I'm hoping that it won't let me down like Losted, but like there's something more a bit like that's behind the curtain that I'm interested in finding out about. I like stories that do that. They don't deliver all the information up front, they let you kind of discover it as a viewer. So that I like. The kitchen staff, however, is the worst, and it's to a point where like, oh man, like am I gonna watch this in spite of that kitchen staff? I probably would, until I find out what's going on and then abandon ship.
I think I would. I definitely think I would continue to watch this. I do think the butler is sexy. I got a lot of tweets when we picked this that were like, oh, girls love this anime. And I was thinking Trisha Hirschberger would like it because the butler's so good. But I kind of like the butler now, too. He kind of won me over a little bit because I think he likes that little boy.
Oh, that is so weird that that's what won you over about him. Like, that was the thing that's like, I don't like this guy. He's into boys. I'm on board.
Okay, wait. Welcome to most of anime
Really?
fandom because all of Gundam Wing, Relina's bullshit. They all love each other. Every one of those pilots is gay, and everybody loves them because of it. That's how anime works.
Can't they just have a complex relationship with each other and not have it be dick kisses?
So next week we are watching Dance in the Vampire Bund, which was another one of these.
Are you sure it's not banned?
It's Bund, B-U-N-D.
Oh boy.
So if you want to be a part of Anime Club, you can film yourself talking about what you think about it. Upload your video to YouTube with the hashtag SFNDance. We're just going to keep it one word so it's not
Easy.
super long. And then we'll see it, and you can be in Anime Club.
And you can watch these animes by going to netflix.com/sourcefed. Gives you 1 free month of instant streaming. No joke, a free month. Helps you out. Helps us out too, actually.
Yeah.
So go check that out, and you can weigh in on what you thought of these animes just like these people did.
I liked it a lot. It was like a different concept to me because I never really watched an anime that had a butler that was like, oh my god, awesome, a demon, you know?
Now this particular anime is among my favorites mainly because it's well-rounded. There are episodes that are comedic, there are episodes that are horror, there are episodes that are mysteries, there's romance. It's a lot of different things all entangled in one specific plot. We have the kick-ass demon butler who is attacking everyone, making blood and mayhem everywhere he goes, and at the same time enjoying tea and making sure his dinner parties are all together.
This anime was so good. I felt completely in love with it because the artwork and the characters and the story. And I love that character, and I love how this anime is really serious but then it becomes a huge fat joke at the same time.
It showed me that anime is not just silly anime tropes. The only problem I have with this anime are the characters. Not all the characters, just some of the characters. The servants of the Phantom Hive Manor. I hate them so much. They ruin the tension.
Ever heard of this anime before in a big what the fuck expression? Yes, Yao, who is a young lord, he enlists the aid of Sebastian by making a pact for his very soul, and you have an overall manservant, Tanaka, who doesn't seem to say much in the first 3 episodes. Except for when they mention real Tanaka. I'm not sure what the difference between real Tanaka and the other Tanaka is. One of the things I really like about anime is that it is really unique, and this series is not the exception of uniqueness in terms of series.
The story is really interesting. I think you can just get invested in the story and just ride it through till the end. It's pretty dark, but it's really interesting, and I will continue watching this.
So far, my favourite anime is Anime Club so far. It's just so incredibly funny. I love the sense of humour. It's very sarcastic and witty and subtle. I really love the overall story, the way that it's so unapologetic, where it could be this redemption story about trying to get out of the pact with Sebastian and trying to, you know, become a better person. Instead, Seal's like, nope, I'm just gonna do my thing and I'm going to, you know, do what I want to do and get my revenge, and I don't care about the consequences.
Ah, this tea is far too weak.
Butler.